8/26/24. We have a 2014 Infinity Qx60. We have a misfire in engine number 3, and this is engine number 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the evens are closer to the driver's side. So, meaning that I got to take out this whole intake out, meaning all this side has to come out to get that out. So now, this car is about 150,000 miles, and so I bought some O'Reilly's coil, and it's still working. And these are the OEM ones. They're made by Hitachi, and so going back there is kind of rough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put 3 NGK coils in there. I think they might be like $90-something a piece, my price. I'm not sure how much retail is. But ultimately, I'm going to put 3 NGKs back there, even though the OEM ones are Hitachi. Then I'm going to put 3 Iridium plugs back there, also by NGK. The original ones are Iridium, which is like probably 200,000+ miles. And so these are the originals in the front. This is what the tip looks like. There's some oil here on the side. And this tip in the middle one isn't as good as this one. But apparently Iridium's going to last like pretty much forever, or like a long time. So again, when we're going to do this, we're going to put 3 NGKs in there and 3 NGKs, coils and spark plugs. And then the spark plugs is for NGK that I'm putting in. It's called DILK-AR7B111406. The OEM one is by Denso, FXE22HR with a 11. It says Iridium on it. And then the coils that I'm putting in is going to be this coil right here. And it's called NGK U512810D24. And it has some numbers here. Hi, Maxie.
Hi, Ma.
You had a good day at school?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your lip?
No, I got cold sore here and here.
Oh, no. Hi, baby. Mwah. Okay, so the NGKs are going in, and they got some numbers on them. Can't read that number. It's a bit too small. Anyways, they're NGKs. But the box will say it. The box says they're U5128 ignition coil 49023 and direct ignition coil NGKs, and I got 3 of them for the 3 back. The OEM ones is made by Hitachi here. You can see it. And sorry, it's late at night. Hanshin A1C2400. Geez, I can't read. 2248 JA11C3919. So the question is, why are these ignition coils dying? So they're solid state, and obviously vibration and heat kills them sitting in a car. But a once great teacher by the name of Rick Greenspan in Alameda College once told me that if a transistor has been working, there's a high chance that it is even better than the new one. So that being said, the original ones should be better somewhat in reliability than the new ones. So what I'm going to do now, given that statement, I'm going to put in 3 of the new NGKs in the front. I'm going to fire it up and see if I still have the same check engine light code, which is for the misfire number 3. And if that's good, then these 3 are working good. And so then I'm going to be confident to take these 3 coils and stick in the back. And for the intake, I bought the gasket for it, but a lot of people say you don't need it. So I'm gonna figure that out. But the gasket is pretty cheap, something like $8 or $10 my price. And no, the gaskets are in here. But I'm gonna. Another good friend of mine gave me, like, he says this is like the best RTV stuff. Toyota Seal Packing 103 FIPG for oil pan camshaft housing for professional use. So he like swears by this stuff. So I may use this stuff and or just regular gasket, but it's only air, so an air intake. So I imagine it's not a very what would you call a rough or unhospitable working environment. It's probably like air, so it's not that fragile to have a perfect high-end seal versus like a cam shaft housing or oil pan where it's a lot of hazardous environment. All right, so if this video is up, that means that when I fire it up, I'm going to check with the scanner and no codes, then it's going to be working. So that's my thought process. But in a quick nutshell, pretty much this thing comes out, everything in this side comes out, all of this comes out, then a bunch of this comes out, this thing flips out, and then you get access to the 3. And then this thing comes out. And I think that's first thing people do is take this one out. And it looks like about a 1 hour process if you don't do it very often. And here we go. Thanks for following me this far.